the Colorado Avalanche is traded for who? Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the trades that the Colorado Avalanche have made in the last couple of days. So, the first trade I'm going to be talking about is the smallest one. I'm going to pull it up on my phone. But I know I am a couple days late on these. I know I'm just going to make a video about the Avalanche's offseason so far. So, the first trade at the Avalanche, it was actually the second trade that the Avalanche made, but it's the smallest one. So the Avalanche acquire Kyle Burroughs from the New York Islanders, his signing rights, in exchange for AJ Greer. They're both RFAs. Kyle Burroughs, he was the New York Islanders AHL affiliate, captain. And AJ Greer is a 23-year-old kind of grinding player. He needs a refresh, a new start somewhere, so he's going to get one in New York. But I like this trade for both teams. I think it's just a small AHL player transaction, not the end of the world. Both RFAs, just getting a leader on the AHL team. Alright, so the second trade that the Avalanche made, the Avalanche acquired Devon Taves. His signing rights. He's a 26-year-old Islanders defenseman. Again, another younger Islanders defenseman in exchange for our 2021 and 2022 second-round picks. This is a awesome trade for the Avs. I really like Devon Taves. It's funny because I always sign him in NHL 20. And NHL 21 videos coming out soon. Let me know in the comments if you guys are looking forward to that. But I like this trade for the Avs and the Islanders. The Islanders need the cap space to be able to sign Matt Barzal and Ryan Pollock, and they don't really need Devon Taves anymore. So, shipped him off to Colorado, and now the Avalanche's top six is complete. So, I'm going to save the biggest thing that the Avalanche have done for last. So, now I'm just going to start with the Colorado Avalanche's signings this offseason. So, the first signing that the Avalanche had made this offseason, so the Avs re-signed Sheldon Dries to a one-year, pretty much $750,000 contract. And the Avalanche signed four AHL players, or three or four, to a one-year, two-way contract. They're all going to be really AHL players, so they're not really like, real NHL players. They're just AHL players, help the AHL team, and they were all 27, 28. So the first one is Mika Salamaki. The second one is Kiefer Sherwood. The third one is Michael Vecchione, I think. And they re-signed Jason Magnet to a one-year, $700,000 contract as well. So, they're all smaller players, but they're players that the Avalanche can help develop the Avs system. A little bit more experienced players. And now we're going to move on to like some of the bigger signings that the Avalanche have not signed any new players to the team yet, besides those ones. So, the first one, I think there's just three. Yeah, so the smallest one of the three is Val Nichushkin. The Avalanche re-signed Valerie Nichushkin. 2 years, $2.5 million average. She'll make a total of $5 million on this contract. I like this contract for the Avs. He will be our third line right winger, I think. Yeah, right or left winger. Probably right winger. And he's a great player. I really liked having him on the team this year. He revived his career, so I think that's awesome. And the second signing is the Avalanche re-signed Ryan Graves to a 3-year, $9.5 or $3.17 million a year until 2023-24, and then this is UFA season. So I like this signing again for the Avs. The Avs get Graves locked up for a couple years, probably for these couple years of good cup runs. And the last one, the Avalanche re-signed Andre Burakovsky for a 2-year, $4.9 million a year deal. This is another amazing sign for the Avs. Burakovsky can play on the first or second line. That is what I really like about him. And he's a great shot. Really like to see him come back. So, the grand finale. Thing that everybody's been waiting for. The Colorado Avalanche is traded for who? Brandon Saad. Did anybody else see this coming? I didn't. So the Avalanche trade for Brandon Saad. And Brandon Saad is a 27-year-old right and left winger. He's making $6 million for the next 1 year. Brandon Saad, the Avs trade for him. So the trade details are the Avalanche acquire Brandon Saad and Dennis Gilbert for Nikita Zadorov and Anton Lindholm. Gilbert and Lindholm really cancel each other out. They can both play a couple NHL games. They're both team-in. Pretty much the same age. So, but Brandon Saad has 1 more year on his $6 million deal. The Chicago Blackhawks retained $1 million of salary, so the Avs are only taking on 8. He rounds out our top 6. He can play first or second line minutes. Him and Landeskog, him and Burakovsky will kind of switch around a little bit. They both play both wings. And Saad's a great player. He put up around 40 points in 60 games last year. So he's a really good second-line player. He's making a good amount of money. So I really like this trade. I really love Zadorov, but we couldn't really sign him anyway. Our D are pretty much set. So, yeah. And also, Devon Taves, we traded for him. We have not yet signed him yet. At the time I recorded this video. By the time it's out, he's already signed. But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Those are the Avs signings for the last little bit, and I'm really excited to see what they do with the rest of the offseason. This video will probably come out first out of the 2 videos that I'm doing on free agency for the first little bit. Second one's gonna be like 20 minutes long, so stay tuned for that. But I really appreciate all the support lately, guys, and make sure you guys go watch some free agency or follow free agency stuff. Go to capfriendly.com. Link in the description. They are my number one trusted resource for getting stuff, all things regarding NHL salary. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys in the next video. Peace out.